What is up, guys? My name is Siri, and today I will be showing you guys how I build beautiful website without having to code anything at all. I use this famous tool that just kind of like got released a few months ago called Lovable. So it's a platform that pretty much help you build any kind of complex website or web app that you can think of. And today I will be showing you exactly how I go about building anything that I actually want. So if I see something really interesting and beautiful, uh, we'll just pretty much just copy that and then add my own touch on it and be able to build it without even having to code a single line. And there's a process, you guys know there's a process for everything that you want to achieve. If you want to do it in a very good way, you should follow a specific process. And then for tools like this, you need to know exactly how to prompt it correctly to achieve a specific kind of result. And so what I like to do is pretty much understand exactly what will be involved in my process, just so I can understand how to prompt the AI assistant correctly to get exactly what I'm looking for. So to get started, I'll pretty much walk you through the platform and then show you exactly how the tool works. So this is a platform where it's called Lovable. You can find it on Lavoble.dev. And these two pretty much help you to just say exactly what you want right here, and then it will start crafting whatever you want to build. You can see here I have a few projects that I've been working on, and then maybe I should walk you through one of those apps so you can understand exactly the power of this tool. So here is one project that I've been working on. It's called Collectify, and it's right here. And then this one pretty much helps. If you are a business owner or you go to network events a lot, you're going to get a lot of business cards, and all these business cards, you're probably going to end up with, I don't know, 100 or 1,000 of business cards. So for you, in order to be able to extract that content and actually message and call and text these people, it's going to be so difficult. So I decided to build a tool that actually will help me take a screenshot of the business card and then extract the information and keep all these contact inside a contact page where I can then follow up with all these people. So I decided to build this tool using Lovable because it was really the best option that I had to achieve exactly that. And just like I said in the beginning, you need a process. So my process is usually I will sketch the idea and the process and the flow, and then after gathering every single information that will be part of the flow, I will then mock it out and design it on Figma. And then from Figma, I'll be able to understand exactly how the app will look like when I navigate the app, and then all the interactive flow that I will need. So I'll come on Figma right here, and then Figma will pretty much help me to kind of like mock exactly how I want the app to look. So this is the login page. I know my app will need a login and sign up page. So I designed something similar here where I will have the user to come in and sign in or sign up or just sign in if they have an account. And then I will have a dashboard that will pretty much shows exactly how the app will look like if there's no data, and then what it will look like if we have some kind of data inside. And so you need to have an empty state. You also need to have a data state. So those states will be important for the AI to know that, oh, this is how I should display the informations once I have it. And if I don't, this is how it will look like. So those processes will definitely be needed for you in order to pretty much display your app to the user when you have a sign up app where there's no data at all. How would that look like for the user? And then once you have a state where there's so much data in it, how would that look like? So you have to provide a context to the AI, and then we will have an account here. This is where the user will be able to manage their account informations, and they will be able to also manage all the contact. So all these screens will be very useful for the app, for the AI system to know exactly where you're going with your project. It will get the idea. And then another things also that I like to do with Lovable is when you come up here, you will see that you have, let me go back. Okay, I understand. Let me go back here. You will see that on Lovable, right here specifically, you will have a section that's called knowledge. knowledge base, pretty much here. This is where you define your entire project schema. They say, hey, this is the guardrail that will guide you during this process that we're going to be during this dev process that we will be going through. So you telling the app how exactly it should behave, and this will then help the app to know exactly where you're going inside Lovable. And then another thing that you also want to keep in mind is you need to define how the app will behave when building in terms of like things to verify, because in terms of security you want to make sure that your app is not leaving any bridges, your app is not leaving any backdoors or something that can compromise the security. So I came up with this full checklist, pretty much, that I give it to the AI and say, hey, always check this, always review, always do this. I will add it to the link below so you guys can probably just grab it and use it. So all these performance, all these things are extremely important for the app to keep that in mind while it's building. So it has to do with the design, security, database, the API design. And so the app will go through this thing while it's building. So that's another thing that I do. To make sure that the app is actually going to follow this instruction. So looking at this project right here, let me show you exactly how it works in real life. So after having this requirement, this is pretty much how the app will work. Let me sign up on a brand new account. It will be utech.me right here. And then once you land, you're going to go and sign up. And then let's say you want to do something like this. Perfect. And then you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you will sign up, and then yeah, you then going to have, like I said earlier, this empty state right here that shows nothing. So the empty state will just be here where you have nothing. So now, if I want to start scanning the card, I will come up here and I will start scanning. So when I hit start scanning, let me grab a random business card and I will give it to the app, and the app will capture. So once I capture, I have two options. One option is to go on next if the business card has two sides, and the second option is to proceed if it's only one side. So this one has only one side. So all I will do here will just be to proceed. And once I proceed, the app will start scanning the actual card and extract these informations. And from there, I will be able to get them just like this. And I can then add a company and maybe a website if I don't have it. And I will say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then .com right here. If I have a LinkedIn account, I will have it. And then boom, I will save it. Once it's saved, it's then going to come up here inside my contact list. And the contact list, I can then take action and say, hey, I want to follow up within 3 days. I want to assign this to somebody, let's say this person. And I would love to assign that, oh, this was from, no, a scan actually. And then let's say I have a note to give the context, because in this app, you need to give to the AI that will process the automation to follow up sequence, the context about how do you know this person in order for the AI to write the actual email that will follow up. So what you will do is you will come up here and start adding some kind of note, say how we met, something like how we met. And then you will add a note here, let's say, and then you're going to accept right here. They say, hey, I met Gary during a networking event when I went to La Jolla networking event in San Diego. We were able to chat about his business, and he told me exactly how the translation business worked and what he would love to achieve. So I decided to help him, and I would want to follow up with him and see exactly how I can help implement AI inside his business structure so that he can skyrocket his business and he can pretty much land more new clients. So after that, the AI will then extract every single information about the context and will save it here. I can then save this note and have the note saved here. So again, if you come back on my app, all these informations will be on the contact management because I created that before. I have a way to manage the contact right here. So this is why having a Figma file that will guide you through the process is very important. So once you have this information, you can then take additional action, such as uh, uh, managing the nodes. You can add contact, you can create a follow up, or you can just delete a contact. So, and let's assume that you have about 500 contact that you want to add. It's just not one. You will be able to click on upload a contact. If you want to add a bulk, you have the option to add up to 50 business cards in here. So you can click in here and the app will then go through your entire selection up to 50 business cards. It's going to scan 50 business cards simultaneously and it's going to let's actually try so you guys can see exactly how this will work. I believe I have on recent. Don't mind my folder, mind your business, guys. So I will select a few business cards right here. I think I have a few when I was doing some tests. Let's go and download. Maybe we can find something on the download section. Okay, we should have cards one, two, three. Interesting. Okay, there you go. We have card one, two, three. And then I'm going to open and I'm going to upload. Now it's processing. This is just three, but like I said, you can upload up to 50. So what it's processing, it's going to populate these informations right here. You will be able to see it instantly. And yeah, the system exactly. So now you have all these business cards that you just upload automatically, and then you can set some kind of action. This is priority one, this is priority two, this is priority three. So you can also set up a follow up in 3 days and 4 days and so on. So you can also assign it to whoever you want. And you can add not just like I showed you earlier. And that's exactly how this app works. And if you want to export, you can export this list and do whatever you want with it. And then here the campaign and the newsletter and the sequence, that's where you'll be able to manage. So the idea here is that you have to design a structure, some kind of like design that will guide you through the process of developing. And then this will now help you to understand exactly, to help the AI to understand exactly how to proceed, how you want your app to look like. So now that you know what to do and how to go about the design, I will show you something else that's also very, very important. So you will notice that when you're designing, you need to have a very clean UI in order to achieve whatever you have in your design. If you export, you click here on Figma and then you export these informations right here, and then you feed it to the AI, it's not going to code exactly what you saw. Why? Because it's going to have an idea about what it looks like. But for you, in order to get the exact UI, just like you saw here, where I have the same exact UI, you have to go through a lot of other details, implementations. And what I mean details, I mean you need to understand in the front end language, how can I tell the AI to do something like this? For example, if you look at right here, this, how would you tell the AI that I need something here? It will create something, but it won't know exactly what you're trying to achieve. So you need to know the name, the terms of each of these elements. For example, this is, if you don't know what it's going to be called sidebar. So you have to let the AI knows that I need a sidebar that will look like this. The sidebar need to have a rounded corner at 24 pixel. The sidebar need to have here on top this space. How can I call this space or this space on the side or this space between the sidebar and the elements here? So these are things that you as a prompter, you should know exactly how to call them. So here we have one, two, and three elements inside the main area. This is our main area and this is our sidebar. So if I need to tell the AI that I need something that will have a contact and then two button, but inside this, how will I call this? Are you going to say a blank space? No, you need to know the right expression, the right term that will describe this. And so, in order to make it happen, you have to. I personally use a term, website called UX Design Institute. So in here, they tell you every single they give you every single name or terms that you need to know. For example, the space that I just mentioned earlier is called margin. So if you need a space between the edge of the browser, you need to let the AI know that, oh, I need a margin between here and here. And the margin should be some kind of like pixel information. So if I use the inspector mode on Figma, this one will tell me that, oh, this is 24 pixel right here, and this is 16. So I will then let the AI know that create a 16 pixel margin before the sidebar on the edge of a browser. And then after the sidebar, make the margin 24. So the AI will know exactly how to prompt that. Or something that I also like to do is I will bring it closer like this, and then I will take a screenshot like this, and then showcase to the AI that this is what I want. I want the margin between the sidebar and the element to be this size, and then I'll upload this screenshot and give it to it. So it will knows exactly how to create and implement this margin. So this website right here, I don't know why I keep getting this. This website right here gives you all these terms that you need to know. Accordion menu, like a menu that will be able to expand when I click on it, for example. Or I want things to be aligned, or I want things to be have a bento menu, for example. You need to know all these little expression. For example, there's another one that I find very interesting down here. uh, it's called right here. If you need, we said earlier that this space is called margin, but the one between element inside will be called gutter, and this one will be called column. So if you try to create right here, for example, we have on a contact, we have column here. You will let the AI know that I want a contact table that has how many columns. You will have to count one, two, three, four, and so on, and then all these will be scrollable in what way? Vertically or horizontally. When we see here, we're scrolling horizontally. So you have to know that your app need to behave this way. And in order for it to behave this way, I need to know exactly how to call the right term, and implement it, give it to the AI. So right now, I'm currently working on this app, and then I'm also working on a different app. I will follow up with you guys to show you exactly how to implement this through all this video. And if you want me to build more content like this, just comment below. I will be able to create more and show you exactly how you can use Lovable. So this app is pretty much live. You can check it out at utech.me and sign up and play around with it if you want to use it, if you want to scan your business card, or if you want to send it to a friend to use it. You're welcome. That's totally free. And then another project that I'm also currently working on, like I said earlier, I like to create a Figma version first of whatever I'm building. Here is another web app that I'm building. This will be a call management center that pretty much use AI to help you make phone calls without you having to talk to your client. You'll be able to give it a prompt and say, hey, call these contact and let them know that this, or follow up with this contact based off a specific action that you want to achieve. So for this product, I was able to build it right here. If you check out the dashboard, you will see that it looks exactly just like what you just saw earlier. Oh, this is the asset right here. Perfect. The dashboard will be here, and I will give you a walkthrough of this app on others videos so you can see exactly how I went about it. So right here we have the actual dashboard. Let me expand this so you can see it live. Um, I think we will have slash dashboard, and then we will be able to land directly within inside the dashboard. Perfect. See, when you look at this, you're going to realize that I did my best to get as close as possible uh, of this UI right here. So we have this UI that have one, two, three, four, and we have it right here, one, two, three, four. And then you will notice that right here, I have this UI problem where I had toggle button that used to be on top, but I was like, hey, this will be too big. Let me optimize it and make it even smaller to have it right here. So that's smaller changes that you will notice that while you're building, there are things that need to be adjusted. But like I said earlier, if you need to build this card, you will need to know that I need to build a card like this. I need to give it rounded corner like this. And then I will have to create something like this. So you need to know these expressions and terms that will help you go way faster. I'm still building. You will notice that a few things are missing, like right here. We need to have these two colors implemented correctly. You also need to have updated images right here. So it's still work in progress, but you get the idea. So what I would suggest to you guys is when you start working, few things. You need to build something on Figma first. If you don't want to use Figma, it's very technical. You can use I use this app called Excalibur where you can pretty much just be drowning like I want something like this. I will need a sign up button right here. I will need a view right here, and then I will need something right here, and then you can export this and then give it to the AI or just take a screenshot and yeah, give it to the AI. But that's a very not cleaner way to work with it. You can use this, or you can just come to Figma, and then Figma will help you do exactly just that by designing whatever you want to build, and then you feed it to the AI. The cleaner it is, the better. And like I said, you can always use the platform called uh, it can be any platform. It can be any platform as long as it will teach you exactly how to use the right terms and the right expression for you to translate what you would love to translate. So I don't want to make this video very long. This was just an overview of Lovable tool. In next video, I will show you exactly how you can prompt to achieve a specific result. We will probably work with one screenshot so you can see exactly how to do it um, live with me, and we can achieve that result all together. So this was it, guys. Thank you so much. Like I said, if you want me to show you a specific tutorial and on this video, comment below and I will be able to share something amazing with you how to use Lovable. We're probably going to build landing pages, website, and so on, and even web apps. If you want to make money online selling product like this or even mobile apps, this will be awesome. Thank you so much, guys, and peace. Talk to you later. Bye.